got a question. Does anyone else just feel like they want to cry sometimes, but you don't really necessarily know why you want to cry? You just know that you just want to cry. Sometimes y'all can't see my face. I don't know. I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, I was talking to my mom today, and I was like, my coworkers, they wanted me to work a shift for them, but I had already put up my shift for that Friday just so I can have that 3-day weekend off. And I'm not gonna lie, in a sense, when she asked me and I told her no, for some reason I just felt this immense guilt of like telling somebody no, and I know where it came from. I know it's because I'm just not really used to telling people no. I've always kind of been a people pleaser in my early times, early ages. So I know from me telling her no, it's probably that guilt of being a people pleaser and having to put myself first. But I was like, it wouldn't even make sense if I just gave up my Friday shift just to go work that, just to cover your Saturday. It's sometimes I don't mind covering people's shifts. I really don't. But sometimes it's just no, I just need this weekend for myself. I need to think. I need to be able to breathe. And then I'm low-key mad because my package still came. And I can't blame the USPS people. The only people I can blame is fucking Donald Trump, because this stupid ass want to sit here and make us isolated as fuck. But that's a whole nother thing. I don't know. I'm just thinking about this today. I was in a car and I was like, man, for some reason I just feel like I want to cry so bad. And I just had this thought, maybe you're crying because, slowly but surely you're getting over your old frequency. I'm like, maybe. Then again, I don't know. It's I don't even know what I want to cry about. I just want to cry. I just want to feel something, Sometimes I'm tired of always waking up pissed for no reason, I don't even say I wake up pissed because that would be exaggeration. But sometimes my day can just go crazy just from me being pissed at somebody, And the thing about it that kills me is I don't really have no legitimate reason for being pissed at them. I'm just pissed, And I know for a fact it's my old frequency making me feel that way because it just wants attention. That's when I'm trying to be very aware of is this emotion, is this something is actually valid to feel? And not say none of my emotions are not valid. Every emotion is valid, but is this a true okay, I get you on this reason, or are you just upset because your old frequency want attention? You just want to be upset, I don't know. And that's why I just felt I was man, I just feel crying, I didn't even really to be honest, I really didn't even really want to record a video because I was I didn't even feel confident in talking about what I wanted to record because I don't even know what I want to talk about. I didn't, a lot of times I feel I try to come off as trying to be a teacher or a guru to people, some type of mental health therapist. But I recently came to the revelation, the conclusion that it's I can't be some I can't be a guru or teacher or some therapist for people. I mean, I can if people see me that way, but that's not my whole goal to be. I'm not trying to come off and pretend I'm some teacher to y'all. I'm not trying to come off and be this is what you need to do to change your life. No, I just want to share my own experience and just let that be that. And hopefully people learn from it. I don't know. I feel that way bad because I hate when people come on this app and it's you'll click on that video and they'll be this is how you change your life in 5 minutes. This is how you glow up in 30 days. And I don't know why. I just get so irritated looking at those videos because I'm that shit, none of that shit is true. I mean, if you believe it's true, you believe you can glow up in 30 days, then I think it will be true for you. But for me, it's just I think it's more so just how I conceptualize a glow up. Physically wise, a glow up don't really have to take that long. But then again, it always depends on the person because, some people to a glow up to them could just be doing their makeup and putting some new clothes on. That's a glow up to them. For me, I feel I'm one of those type of people who's I want to glow up internally before I glow up physically, if that makes sense. I want to make sure my mental health and my mind is pure awareness, just pure confident in itself, And then it's when you reach that point of internally being confident in yourself, it naturally starts to show on the outside. You don't have to force yourself to do all these things. You don't have to force yourself to buy a bulk of clothes from Shein or the thrift shop to feel you're doing something. It's for me, when I think of a glow up, I think of like internally asking yourself questions like, hey, like, you know, I don't know, like, what do I want to do for my life? Like, I think a question I asked myself today, for some reason, it made me pause before like actually answering, but it was like, oh, it had asked me, this thought had just popped in my head. It was like, am I proud of myself today? And usually I feel like usually that's like a common question where it's just like I don't think too much about it and I just be like, yeah, I'm proud of myself. But I feel like today I really sat with myself and asked myself, like, really have to think about, like, am I proud of myself today? And I feel like yes, I am. But then on the other hand, it's like, well, I don't know. In some ways, it's like I feel like I can do better. Like, I don't know if anybody else feel that way, but like I know I definitely be feeling that way. Where it's like, yes, overall I feel proud of myself, but in little ways I feel like I can do better with myself, especially emotionally wise. So I don't. And I always try to tell myself, it's like I don't hate my emotions. I don't hate how I am, because to hate my emotions would be just essentially hate who I am. Hate the person I am. But I do hate sometimes how quick I am to overreact. I do hate how quick my emotions are to just go to the front of my mind rather than just letting me decipher if this is even something that I should get that upset about in the first place. I don't know if that's relatable for a lot of other people. I hope it is, because, like, I don't know. Like, hopefully people can help me with that, because I don't know. It's something I've been battling, and I don't even want to say battle, because I feel like when I say battle, it makes me think of like I'm fighting with it. I'm not necessarily fighting with it. It's just I feel like I'm just trying to understand, why am I like this? Why am I so quick to just react to things without ever taking the time to just really sit and think, like, hey, is this something that I really should be overreacting? Because, like, for me, especially like when you're aware of like how your emotions can like create your reality, it really makes you be more cautious of like the things you are reacting on. So I don't know, or reacting to in general. And then I was thinking, I was like, I was thinking about like just not doing anything today, like being still. Like, I think, like, kid you not, I just got up. I didn't just get up. I got up around like 5 o'clock, because I was up around 12, and then I fell back asleep. Because technically I was meditating, and somehow I just fell back asleep, and I woke up back around about 5. And that's when I cleaned the bathroom and took out the trash, and then I sat in my mom's truck and just thought for a second. Because sometimes it's important to just be still, just be still and just let your mind just let it wander, I don't know. And I was thinking about like, I don't know, posting my video and showing up for myself. Sometimes I don't always feel confident posting for YouTube, and it's not because I don't get views or subscribers. It's not even that. It's more so just because I said it before. I feel like sometimes I need to come on here and be a guru or a teacher for people. Or I need to help. Or I need to be some type of elaborate mastermind who know how to fix people reality like that. And it's just like, I'm not like that. Like, I'm just a person who just likes to share their experience, man. I'm not no teacher or guru. And if I am, I'm a teacher and guru of my own life. I'm a teacher of my own life. I'm a student of my own life. I learn things from other people, which makes me a student. I teach things to myself, which makes me a teacher. I master things for myself, which makes me a guru. But I don't feel like I should come off like that towards other people. I feel like that's my biggest thing, especially with making YouTube videos. It's just, I don't want to come off as this pretentious fuck that just, you have to do this. I've always wanted to come off as just like, live your life the way you want to live it, but be cautious and be aware of how you're living it, Like, I ain't saying walk on eggshells the rest of your fucking life. Don't do that. But be aware of how you're living your life. Be aware of the thoughts and emotions that pop up, especially for me, where it's like sometimes I overreact on some of the smallest things. Like, for example, someone had asked me to do something so simple today, and for some reason I overreacted so bad. And it's not like I just got up and screamed and shit. It wasn't like that. But it's more so just like I got an attitude, not with them, but just with my mind, with myself, because I didn't understand how to just allow myself to just be. And I feel like that's something I'm working on. Most definitely, is just allowing myself to be. Because a lot of times I just don't. And then sometimes it even begs the question of just like, what is just being for me? What is that? what does that look like for me? And I think for me personally, just being is just the feel. You know, I was outside and I was sitting there looking up at the stars, looking up at the moon, and for some reason I just got so excited because I'm like, we legit have a moon, the brightest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. I mean, you have a sun too, don't get me wrong, but it's like the moon is just so beautiful to me. And we got all these bright stars, you know. And sometimes I was thinking about like, cause I had ended up watching the movie Sonic 3 yesterday, and they said something where it's like, if you watch the movie, I don't want to spoil it for people, but if you watch the movie, it said this one line, where it was like, you know, even when a star has burst, like you'll still see it in the sky, but it'll be long dead, you know. And actually, funny enough, I learned that like my senior year before I graduated. Like we learned that in space and science, where it's like, yeah, a star will actually like it can die, but like you will still, because it's so far out, you'll still see it, and you know it probably won't be for like another years, probably eons, billions of years till the star actually like go out and you won't see it no more. But a lot of stars out there, like when you think about, a lot of them stars could already be dead, but we're just not seeing it because of how far away it is. And I'm just like, that's so fascinating, you know. I don't know why, but it's fascinating to me, you know. I don't know. I think I put that. I think it's fascinating to me because I put it as people, you know. Like some people, I don't know, I don't want to take it too literal, but like some people are kind of like stars, you know? Like, it's like they already, I'm not gonna say it's dead in a literal sense, but more so in a metaphorical sense. Like, they're dead in their own ego, they're dead with their mind. A lot of people are ignorant, and you won't necessarily see it, not from far away, you know, but when you're hanging around them 24/7, or you know you're around them a lot more, you see it in real time, and it's like, damn, I didn't know you was like this. Maybe if that makes sense, then let me know. I would, you know, but that's how way I think about it, you know, like I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times I don't know what the fuck I be talking about. But I think that's the beauty in living life, is that you don't always have to be some type of guru or teacher to be know what the fuck you talk about. I feel like if you're confident in what the fuck you say, a lot of times people just listen. A lot of times people would just fucking listen, I promise to God. Like, there have been many times I clicked on a video and it's just like, I know for a fact this person have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, but it's because they're so confident in what they're talking about, it kind of makes sense, you know? Like, I don't know, it sounds silly, but like, it makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's just something I wanted to post on my mind today, because you know, I just felt like I needed to hear it. Maybe somebody else needs to hear it, but I don't know. Sometimes it's okay to just be still and do nothing. Just sit and think, you know. But I don't know. I think, yeah, I'm probably gonna end this video right here because it's like 13 minutes long. So, well, it's really nice talking with you guys, and then you hear my thoughts or whatever. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you stayed to the end of the video. If you didn't, you didn't. But thank you for just clicking on it and listening to what I have to say. I really appreciate you for doing that. And that's it, actually. Good night, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day tomorrow.